Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you are watching Daily Politics on Trust TV. Do well to follow us across all our social platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and watch us live on YouTube. And to other news, the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, on Wednesday directed all its state councils, including affiliate unions, to vote for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in the forthcoming election bill to hold on Saturday. Elitros reports that the decision to pitch a tent with Obi came after resolutions reached by the Congress leadership at the end of the inaugural meeting of the newly elected National Administrative Council of the Congress on Monday. Part of the resolutions was that directive given to workers to come out en masse to perform their civic duties by voting in the forthcoming elections and taking decisive steps to safeguard their votes. We now have Mazi Dixon Namdi with us in the studio. He is an author and a member of Obedient Movement. He joins us to discuss issues around the Labour Party and its campaign. Mazi, welcome to our studio.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
How did you feel following the endorsement of your candidate today by the Nigerian Labour Congress?
It felt good. It felt very good, even though there will be more endorsements.
How do you mean?
No,
we have less than
we have Nigerians to decide on Saturday, and including the candidates. They are also Nigerians, first of all. So moments like this, especially as we're about to make this decision, every right-thinking Nigerian, irrespective of tribe, religion, political party affiliation, and all of that, would have considered who best fits in this job, who best fits. And that's why I am very excited that the Labour, that is NLC, and all of them, the workforce of the Nigerian society, of the Nigerian government, knowing where they are coming from and where they are now, and knowing the capacity of these candidates, it will be right that they identify.
But do they really represent the thousands of Labour members in Nigeria? Because we actually tried to reach out to some civil servants. Do they really endorse this? So I want to hear from you, because definitely we'll bring workers. We wanted to do that, but time not on our side. That's why we say, okay, let's bring you to hear whether really Nigerian workers across board endorse this endorsement.
First, I maintain that we're excited that this endorsement has come and that more will come. The civil servants, are they in support of the decision of their leaders? Of course, yes. Who is facing the current situation of Nigeria? It's the
poor man who doesn't even have salary.
The average Nigerian on the street.
How many
the civil servant is part of the average Nigerian on the street. We are all facing the situation in Nigeria. Hunger knows no position you occupy. Insecurity knows no tribe or position you occupy. We're all here. We know the state of our country. So for goodness sake, there's no Nigerian today, north, south, that does not clearly appreciate what P2B, the hope that P2B's candidature or candidacy has brought to the table. Because we seem to have lost hope here, where lives are lost. Nigerians are slaughtered by the day, and nobody cares.
You think he is the hope? Because
he is the hope.
You are winning somewhere, as you said, but you are losing in other places.
Where?
The structure of the Labour Party in the Southwest collapsed into APC.
No, come on. We know what the APC and their group represent. Propaganda and every way of
those
dividing.
Members are not your members?
Every way of the members of what?
Yes, the Labour Party leadership in the whole of Southwest last week defected to PDP.
The leadership of Labour Party has come out to clarify that, and of course discredited that position that went out there to the media. That's the same way they went to say, oh, that Afenifere had endorsed them and all of that. That's the same way they were able to bring fake bishops and said that bishops...
You mean they are imposters?
They are all imposters, of course, because the truth of the matter is that this APC, as we know today, thrives on propaganda and lies and deceit.
But I hope some people will not come out tomorrow and disown the NLC.
Sorry?
I say I hope some people will not come out tomorrow and disown this endorsement.
No, I don't know what do you mean some people? Is NLC factionalized? No. Why are we doing this to ourselves? The truth of the matter is that the institution that guides the labor force in Nigeria has taken a position, and rightly so. Who owns Labour Party? It is NLC. They're the owners. It's the workers in Nigeria that own Labour Party. So are you saying they will abandon their home, especially when they have the most competent
candidate of the Labour Party in 2019? Why now? Is Peter Obi different?
But of course, where has Labour Party been all the while? 8 months, 9 months ago. For goodness sake, it's the Peter Obi's emergence that changed the narrative about Labour Party. Are you going to abandon your house now that is obviously looking very awesome and looking good? The hope is clear that the next president of Nigeria is going to be produced under Labour Party, and you want them to leave that? For who?
But how?
For people who have held them down, who have made promises and failed woefully?
There is this belief that the structure for him to get it to the villa is not there.
What is structure?
You don't have a single councillor in Nigeria now, do you?
I'm sorry?
Single councillor. Do you have a councillor?
Councillor?
Yeah, because you need the grassroots.
Is that the criteria?
Or local government chairman or member of House Assembly.
No, you see, first of all, like my principal would say, his structure are those 133 million Nigerians that are in not just poor situation, but that very qualification, as we have. That is his structure. The structure he has, the candidate of Labour Party has, are those students who were at home when ASU was on strike and all of that. Are they going to vote? Why wouldn't they vote? Have you seen the kind of?
See that many for the first time.
No. Did you see during the collation, the registration and collection of the PVC? Did you see the level of turnout from Nigerians? The hunger to get their, that weapon of theirs to sack the people who have held this country to stupor all these years and all of that. The excitement that Peter Obi's candidacy brings, within the polity is obvious. And on Saturday, the Nigerian people will speak loud and would have taken back our country, because it appears that we allowed marauders, political marauders, take over our space. That's why they don't care. They don't have value for the human lives.
Isn't he one of them? When did he left PDP for Labour Party?
Okay.
Why are you distancing him from the larger hall?
No, let's go there. Peter Obi has held, he has been governor of a state in Nigeria, Anambra State. And he was there all through as a member of APGA.
Yeah.
And ensured also as a party man that APGA succeeded him, right? And then moved on, because at that moment, he had conceived the idea to bring what the experience he has gathered at the level of governorship to the center and add to nation building. And then where will he go to? He came to PDP. And of course, while in PDP... Let me answer the question. While in PDP, he got there to the level of being running mate to the candidate of PDP at that time.
Yes.
But beyond that, the PDP haven't failed to uphold its own constitution, haven't failed to reward loyalty, to uphold equity, justice, and fairness. And
you are talking about the zoning arrangement now?
I'm sorry?
Zoning arrangement?
But of course, it's enshrined in the constitution of the party. A party that couldn't uphold its own written constitution,
but many people
how
are
will
actually
you stay
saying
there?
we should jettison this issue of zoning and go for competence.
No. You see, if we are 3 here, or just the 2 of us, and they bring food, that has about 4 pieces of meat, and you take one, I want to take, you say, hold on. You take another one. I want to take, you say, hold on, and you take another one. Come on, where is the justice? Will there be peace?
But should that be the criteria instead of competence?
No, but of course, who is the most competent candidate today?
Why is he the most competent? On what ground?
By everything on the table. One, the capacity he comes with, character, consistency of character.
All these are actually relative terms, honestly.
How? The evidence of where he's coming from is in the public domain. While he was governor, is there any governor in Nigeria, past or present?
Atiku was former vice president, Tinubu was former governor,
You're not allowing me to make
former governor.
Yes, okay, but what are they bringing to the table?
Okay.
What are they bringing to the table?
Because some people have visited Anambra and they said it's actually not what it is meant to be believed.
What is Anambra? What is
internal generated revenue, the infrastructure and all that.
Excuse me, for goodness sake, we had a governor.
I'm just asking you.
No, I agree. We had a governor who led the state, and after leading, of course, he made the state in chaos. He made the state in ruins, and of course, contributed massively to turning everything about that state around. And then not just that, now had savings. No governor since 1999 has had savings. All they do is borrow and borrow even beyond what is required and all of that. And we had someone here who managed prudently government resources and ensured that there was savings left behind for who was going to take over. And we don't plan in that direction, especially now that we are in a terrible state where Nigeria has borrowed itself out of existence. You are owing in one way or the other. I am owing in one way or the other because the government of the day has borrowed everything possible that can be borrowed and all that. And so we need a government that will come understanding where we are today, that would know how to manage prudently, public resources, public property. Not one who is wasteful, not one who amongst his cronies and all of that, you cannot hold any to account. So by every means, looking at all the first three major contenders in this race, you cannot compare any of them to Peter Obi. You cannot.
Okay, now what are you...
And Nigerians will speak loudly.
There is this fear that he is actually an ethnic junglist. I'm sorry to use this word, but you have had
who is expressing the fear? Is it you or
no, not me.
Who? No, let's have the people
you
who
know,
are
I mean the SDP presidential candidate who was here before you came
said
in.
What?
That he's actually a regional junglist,
He said what?
Peter Obi is actually representing a certain region, and
I listened to him. I didn't hear him say that.
Region.
I watched him. I didn't hear him say that. And if there's anything I've heard the SDP candidates say over and over again on television and every media outlet that I've seen him appear, is that
he also alleged that he campaigns in churches,
hold on, sir.
Christian communities and all
that. There's no law that says you couldn't reach out to every Nigerian everywhere. You didn't even also mention the fact that he went to IDPs. He didn't mention that when flood ravaged some parts of Nigeria, that he was the only one available to reach out to them. So he is reaching out to every Nigerian everywhere. Peter Obi has gone to as far as Mobi, the places where no presidential candidate has ever gone to in northern Nigeria. This candidate has gone there. Place unconventional kind of campaign. That is what Peter Obi is engaged in, because every Nigerian is important. What we need to do right now is look beyond all those parochial sentiments, those things that divides this country, that has not taken us anywhere. We need to look beyond it and now consider ways forward. What do we want for Nigeria? I'm a Christian, and my Bible tells me that a good father leaves inheritance for his children and his children's children. How come we have leaders today who all they care about is themselves, the immediate, the now, and they don't care about what to leave behind for Nigeria, for these younger ones who are actually propelling the presidency of Peter Obi? It is mostly by the young people, and their parents have come to accept and told them clearly, take back your land, take back your country. It belongs to you. So if these people don't mean well, should we sit back and watch them destroy our common patrimony? No.
All right, Mazi, I hope you understand that why I raise this issue. They are not my personal opinion.
No. Everything has been attempted. Yeah. They have plotted to call Peter Obi a regional blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It didn't work. We had Afenifere, we had Middle Belt endorse him. In fact, at a stage, people now started saying, that's what we're saying, that Igbos are not even behind him and all of that. So everything possible has been attempted to malign the candidacy of Peter Obi, but he has failed.
Okay, so what are you doing now to ensure that the votes count?
We're not leaving any stone unturned.
INEC issued a total number of polling agents and all that, and you are trailing far behind PDP.
No. Not trail. They see.
What is the plan? Yeah, what is the plan?
Of course, I won't come to a national television.
Because INEC said 1.5 million, right?
I'm sorry?
More than 1,574,000, agents that will be, at the polling units, and these are
400-something thousand.
Yeah, 1.5 million. 1.5 million
for each.
No. Across all the polling units. Yeah.
For all the candidates or for one candidate?
All the candidates.
Oh, great.
For all the candidates. Yeah, I have yours here. But you are trailing behind PDP, which has 176,000. You are trailing. Yours is 134. PDP has 176, APC has 176. So how are you going to manage?
First of all, nobody even believed that we could get one person. They didn't even give us a chance.
Okay.
They told us that, that this noise is 4 people. 4 people in a room tweeting and Facebooking. That's what they said. And today, that has become a miraculous achievement.
Validated by INEC.
I'm sorry?
I mean, validated by INEC.
You can see that if we could get, this is just how many months ago that P2B got into this. My brother, a shocker awaits those who are doubting what is about to happen. Nigeria is not a conquered territory. This is a great nation, and we deserve better than what we have been having. And this movement on Saturday, the Nigerian people will announce that enough is enough. They will take back their country, and then we'll commence the journey towards nationhood. Because enough of this backwardness, enough of this lackluster kind of leadership that we have seen both from the PD, APC, and all, because it's the same party. They are the same. They are the same. They are the same. And they have held us down. We have had enough. And that statement that will be made on Saturday will be very resounding. Trust me.
Thank you very much, Mazi, for coming to the program and for clearing most of the gray areas.
Thank you very much. And P2B salutes you and salutes all Nigerians.
All right. We hope to see you again after the election.
We will be celebrating by the grace of God.
And that's a wrap on today's program. Viewers, please make a commitment to vote in the forthcoming election to guarantee a better future for all of us. Thanks for watching, and do join us again. I'm Hamza Idris.